So in today's video, I managed to find the YouTube cringe god itself. A man that is rumoured to summon fictional characters at 3 AM in the morning. The legend says that he uses a fidget spinner to talk to these spirits. And that's right, I'm talking about my boy, the mini discount I'm a J station. I bet you thought I was going to be talking about my man Jay, but sorry to say, this guy has copied him and has made content much worse. So, a typical one of his videos starts with 50 years of him talking to his webcam and spewing exposition about who he will be calling, their whole life story, and how he will be doing it. And I'd say about 9 times out of 10 a fidget spinner and some rice is involved. I really don't understand why either, but it just makes for a fucking unbearable watch. But once you get past all the crap of the video, which is like 90% of it, you transcend into glorious YouTube cringe, which is just pure comedy gold.
The note card's still here. It didn't move when I put I don't know. What the heck, guys? Oh, wait, who just closed the door? Who just closed the door? Guys, I don't know the answer. What if Baldy rage quits? Wait, Baldy, is that you? Hello? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guys, I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of there. Oh my god, guys, I saw Baldy.
Oh yes, I can just bathe in this cringe. What's more worrying than a grown man making this type of video in his spare time is the fact that I've got so many questions for him about this single video, because I have no fucking clue what's going on in this masterpiece. Like, why the fuck is he playing Charlie in 2018? Why is he attached a crayon to a fidget spinner? Why is he such a good actor? And how is a fictional character calling and harassing him at 3 AM in the morning? So, most of his content follows the same trend: exposition, build-up, and a disappointingly cringy reveal, which normally just revolves around his friend calling him and pretending to be a fictional character. And there's no limit to the capabilities of his friend's acting. He can be Mickey Mouse one day and then Violet from The Incredibles the next day. It's quite fucking remarkable. However, it's quite sad really. I think the real reason why he's making these videos is to help his friend, who has multiple split personality disorder. But yeah, his content is all the same clickbait, and it's just disappointing and loses its cringy charm after one video.
Charlie, are you there? Can you get Mickey Mouse to text me? Mickey Mouse just texted me saying hello. Mickey Mouse is literally trying to call me right now.
Like, I know I'm gonna sound crazy, but the first one I actually really enjoyed despite it dragging out a little bit too long for my taste. Like, I did skip a huge chunk of it, but I'd still give it like a 3 out of 10 at its finest. But yeah, after you watch one, I say you've probably watched them all. And he just does the same thing over and over and over and over again with just different characters. So it's really just not impressive after the 15th watch, to be honest. And yeah, I may have watched 1 to 13 of them. But they were good. The 3 out of 10 is still watchable, you know. It's not human garbage, even though it is repetitive garbage at the end of the day. So I just really want to know who actually ends up watching this type of content, because it's just so repetitive and boring. Ah, okay, that explains a lot. It's children. And, you know, because it's family-friendly content, the YouTube algorithm will jerk this guy off for as long as it can milk these 6-year-olds before they turn 7, because I don't see anyone over the age of 7 actually enjoying this. I can see maybe their parents putting it on for them in the background because they're like shit parents and they're just doing something else like working. But I don't think a child will voluntarily put on this guy's content. Not only because the acting is just too amazing, it might scare these children. And the budget of these videos are just so mind-blowing that it just looks realistic like hell. But realistically, like I've said, it's because it's boring garbage at the end of the day. So why did I do a video on such an astounding hero and role model to children? Well, I just personally fucking love his acting, and his editing skills are just top notch, so I thought I'd share it with you guys to get a good laugh, because at the end of the day, it is kind of good content ironically, but only for the one watch. I would say go over to his channel and just watch one video, because it is fun. You do have to skip parts because, like I said, the exposition, man, you need to really work on that. I know who Violet from the fucking Incredibles is. You don't need to give me 10 minutes of exposition and their life story. I've watched the movie. Well, that's a lie. I've never actually watched The Incredibles. I know that might shock a lot of you and might get me a lot of hate. I'm not a big fan of animated movies or family-friendly children movies. I'm more into horror and that type of stuff. So forgive me for that. But anyway, I kind of know who the character is regardless. I don't need you to tell me who they are, what they've done, everything like that. But yeah, it's enjoyable for one episode. I'd have to give it that. But I thought I would just share it because it's just fucking glorious. And at the end of the day, this is YouTube in 2018. It's family-friendly content. The YouTube algorithm loves it. YouTube loves it. This guy is blowing up. And I just thought I'd just share it. Because honestly, I miss the glory days of YouTube in 2016. Even when there were channels like Leafy's here where he bullied kids, like the chinless fuck he was. And I just realised I kind of inadvertently just bullied him, and he has the mental age of a kid, so I suppose I'm no better now, so... Brilliant, I might be the new Leafy's here at this rate. Anyway guys, I think that's it for this video. Just thanks for watching, and I can't really say much else. This guy has actually blown my mind with his content. I sat there for 10 minutes with my jaw just open, watching this guy's content, and I think you've seen what I mean. It is just too beautiful for words to actually put across.